Hello and welcome to my latest video, guys. I'm not going to mess around with this intro for too long. Basically, it's Friday evening, I've just finished work, it's getting on for 5 o'clock. Oh, my kit's still on the floor, not even fishing yet, guys, but I'm back at Aspen to give it another go. So, like I said, I ain't going to mess around, guys. I've got too much to do to actually get up and get fishing, so just going to crack on. So until I can get back with you later on, guys, tight lines and let's go fishing. Right, guys, first fish on the bank, and like my last session here, it's the old Terry tench. That's a blank saver. Oh, I've got two rods to sort out again now, guys. This was on the middle rod on the far bank, and he decided he'd mess up my left hand rod on the way in, so I've got two rods to sort out now. Like I said, I'm partly set up behind me, but yeah, thanks tench, you've delayed my getting set up. Well, it's a start, but at least the blank's out the way. Alright, guys, so we are properly fishing now after that little tench escapade. The rods have gone back out. Obviously I've used the bait boat to send the rods out, but when I redone the left hand rod I didn't bother the bait boat because I'm only fishing it pretty much mid-water. I just cast that one out. But I got some lilies round to my, not lilies, reeds round to my right. So I'm going just around the corner with a bait boat on my right hand rod on that rod. Right hand rod, I'm going about a rod length from the island, and then middle rod just say mid-water. So I'm covering all bases really, near bank, far bank, midway. I've been getting a few bleeps as well, so but it could just be the tench pestering me again, I think. But yeah, I'm mostly organised and set up now, so time to chill, put some dinner on, and hopefully the next bite I get will be Mr. Carp. Fingers crossed. Camera's going to go away for the night now, so hopefully I can get the camera out in the night for the right species I'm after. I don't mind catching tench, I do like tench. A few people after my last blog said, oh no, tench ain't a blank saver. I don't mind tench, so I'm putting my disclaimer out there now, guys. I like tench, so if I catch tench, it's not a blank for me. So anyway, right, I'm going to leave it there, guys, and hopefully I'll get to see you guys in the night. Well, good morning, guys, and yeah, it's been a quiet night, obviously with no nighttime footage to show you, but it is an absolutely gorgeous day. The skies are absolutely blue with not a cloud in the sky, just an ever so gentle breeze blowing. The sun's actually blinding. Woke up with a nice misty morning, which I should have got on film, to be fair, but yeah, it was a lovely misty morning, fresh. Must have been 0 last night because everything was frozen this morning, but yeah, no fish to show for my efforts. Also, guys, just I hope this the sound quality I'm getting at is hopefully a bit better this time. I've got some new camera equipment. It's still got a camcorder, but it's basically the next one up from what I had. The camera I've got now has a function to plug in external microphones, which I've got, and you may note I'm wearing a little radio mic. So in previous blogs, I know I had a habit of doing it where I'd be talking to the camera and then I'd look at the lake and carry on talking, and you wouldn't be able to hear me properly because I was facing away from the lake. Well, now hopefully I can still do that and it won't be an issue anymore. So So yeah, so hopefully all good there, guys. So well, this is the first time I've used this radio mic, so it's just more of a bit of a little test really, just so I can watch this bit of footage back as well and see how it sounds on playback. But so yeah, and picture quality as well, because it's a new camera. I hope I've got the settings right as well, guys. So if you want to give me a little bit of feedback in the comments, just to say if you think the picture quality is all right, because I had to play with the settings, make sure I've got everything in HD, high quality, and you know, the right color settings, zoom, autofocus, all that. So but yeah, hopefully everything's all right there, guys. So please comment if everything looks all right to you. But yeah, anyway, so back to the fishing. I'm not going to touch the rods yet. It's still early morning. It's still sort of bite time. It's not when you really want to be pulling the rods out of the water just yet. So going to leave it to at least lunchtime. We'll see. I haven't made up my mind yet, but I am toying with the idea of changing the hook baits, because I've been picked up by a duck yesterday. I got picked up by a duck last week, 2 weeks ago when I was on here before. So I'm thinking more of a match the hatch hook bait to just keep it less visible from the diving ducks, to be fair. So right, anyway guys, I'm going to well, probably just sit back and chill, to be fair. But yeah, there's nothing much else to do until I do decide I want to wind the rods in. But yeah, if we're not catching, at least it's a lovely day to be on the bank anyway, guys. Right guys, so as you can probably tell, bottom of shot here, I've wound the rods in. That is because very shortly I'm going to be doing the old Saturday night Chippy run. But it's only just gone 4 o'clock now, but Chippy don't open for an hour. But I thought I'd get the rods in, re-tackle up, because I'm going to change tactics. I'm going to come off the PVA bags and go on to the old Ronnie rigs. When I put the rods back out later on and I'm baiting up and what have you, I'll show you the rigs then. But I think you all know what a Ronnie rig is now anyway. But yeah, it's the reason behind that is there's a bit of blanket weed starting to come up now, guys. So I think we'll get the rigs that sit on the deck away now and get the old pop-ups and Ronnie rigs and all that back on. So at least the hooks are out of that blanket weed and not getting snagged up potentially. So I spent the afternoon getting 3 new Ronnie rigs all ready. The PVA bag rigs are off, put some leaders and lead clips and all that onto the rods now. So when I get back from the chip shop and had me fish and chips, everything is practically sorted. Just have to bait up the rigs with some bait that I'm going to use that I've got in the van. So we'll have a look at that before the rods do go back out. So yeah, so basically I'm going to rest the swim for an hour now, guys, and yeah, we'll have a closer look at everything after we've had the old fish and chips later on. Alright, till then guys, catch you later. Right then guys, got to the Chippy and it was shut, so I had to make do with a curry house across the road from the Chippy. So yeah, got myself a nice curry, starting off with a nice onion bhaji curry here. But yeah, very nice, guys. Dilly guys. Oh yeah, this is what fishing's all about. Nice chilled time bankside, good food, good drink, sunny weather. Just need the carp now to make it complete, guys. Right guys, so we are just getting the rods to go out for the evening now. I'm not going to put the rods out as far as what they well, my right hand rod's still going to go up by them reeds, guys, but a little bit further out, because while I was eating me curry, I've been watching bobbling go on like mad all out in front of me. I mean, there's some there now, so the bobbling's about a rod length in front of the reeds, some more bobbling's only been about halfway out, and then some more bobbling's only been about 3-4 rod lengths out, so yeah, so the rods are going to be a lot closer in anyway, guys. So I've had a change of tactic. I'm fishing, gone onto the lead clip systems. I've dropped the PVA bags, and I've got Ronnie rigs on. Got seafood pop-ups, which I've matched the hatch colour. So where I've been picked up by a duck this session and in my last video, guys, I'm thinking if I put a match the hatch hook bait on, the ducks are less likely to see it. So alright, let's get the bait to go in there. Right, so I'm going to introduce a little bit of bait as well, guys. So I've got some 12mm boilies with me in that bucket, and then I've got a bit of mixed pellet in this bucket. It's all the seafood hook bait, seafood boilies, seafood pellet. So not going to put a lot out, just half a handful of the boilies. Same again with a pellet. So not a lot, guys. Just enough just to give them a little bit of a feed, and if any fish are mooching around, just to you know, keep them grubbing around my area. Right, guys, so this one, as I said, because I've seen some bobbling just off the reeds, I said this one's going to go, like I said, probably it's still in front of the reeds, but about a rod length off where I saw the bobbling. And there's still some bobbling there now, guys, so I am going to drop it right on where I'm seeing the bobbling, which is right there. So yep, so completely changing tactics now for going into the last night, guys. Like I say, I had to drop the yellow hook baits because the ducks were just, the water's really clear at the moment, and the ducks were spotting it from, well, obviously the surface. And yeah, getting picked up by a duck last week and this week is enough to make me, you know, try and think about something different, just to try and keep away from the ducks, guys. Right, that's one rod. I'll get the back lead on that, and then we'll get the other two rods sorted. Then, guys, second rig just going in the boat. Identical rig, all three rods I've just rigged up exactly the same. As I said, Ronnie rig, seafood, 12mm pop-up, the Gemini boom with an ESP weight to keep it pinned down. One of my mate Darren's leads. So here we go. Alright, let's get that in there. Rearrange that so the bait is off the back of the hook. Same again, just a handful of 12mm, handful of mixed size pellet, and away we go. Alright, this rod, guys, is going to go out about halfway across the lake to where I've, oh, let's turn it off, to where I've seen bobbling out halfway. Alright, let's guide the leader. It's happened a few times where the old leader has got sucked into the propeller, and I've had to wind the bait boat back in. But yeah, just slightly off to a bit of a 1 o'clock angle, and about halfway out here. Here the duck, the duck's all coming in, chasing it already, look. And there, about halfway, here we go. The ducks on this lake have learnt that bait boats mean free food, which is hence why I've gone for the match the hatch hook baits, guys, to just so that the hook baits aren't so blatant for the ducks to see. So right, that's rod number 2. We'll get the back lead on, and then we'll get rod number 3 sorted. Right guys, rod number 3, as I said earlier, identical rig to the other 2. Bail arm off, because I've done that before, tried to send me bait boat out with the bail arm still on. Rearrange that so that the bait's on the back of the hook, so it all separates out nicely when it drops. Same again, handful of 12 millers, handful of mixed pellet, and this rod is going to be even closer in, guys. And I'm sure there's some of you anti-bait boat brigade people going to shout at me going, you don't need a bait boat to go 4 rod lengths out. Yeah, you're right, but it's all about the stealth of the rig going out rather than the 3.5 ounce lead crashing out. This just gently glides over your spot, dumps everything nice and quietly, and you know the bait is on top of your rig as well, rather than potentially it being scattered around. So right, double check bail arm off, and like I said, this is literally going to go, oh, there's some more bobble in there now actually, probably 4 rod lengths out. There, that would do. Right guys, so that is that, all 3 rods out. Obviously once I've put the back lead on and got the line in the bobbin, we are now set for the night. And that is that, guy. Right, let's turn the alarms on. Right, that's it guys, we're set and we're fishing. Right, let's hope change in tactics, baiting approach, rigs, colour of bait, positioning, fingers crossed. Bugger! Shit! Did have one on, guys. As you can see, sun's just coming up. Definitely a carp, because I felt the weight of it. Bugger. Alright guys, so I've just had to redo all the rods, so I had to quickly wind the rods in after I'd recast the rod after that lost fish this morning. Yeah, let's just say it was Curry's revenge that forced me to wind in. So yeah, they all had to come in really quickly, and then yeah, when I got back, well, I think they're wind. The rigs are in, so they all had fresh hook baits, and then they've all gone back out. Seeing I had that run from the carp on the rod that was halfway out, all the rods have gone back out halfway out now, so just kind of scattered a couple of rod lengths apart from each other, but yeah, all pretty much halfway across the pond now. Did use the boat this time again, but I only baited up with a light scattering of pellets, so just so that there's a bit of, you know, the breakdown and traction that the pellets give. I didn't want to put any more boilies in this time to give them too much to feed on when I'm, you know, I'm packing up in a few hours, so just pellets went out in the boat this time. But yeah, like I said, a few hours to go. Next Grand Prix today, so I want to get packed up by about lunchtime and get home and watch the Grand Prix. So, but yeah, fingers crossed for the last few hours, guys. Alright guys, just a quick little update. Nothing from my side on the fishing side of it, but I'm going to add a bit of phone video footage just after this bit in a minute. My mate Lee, you all know who Lee is by now, but his mate Pervel is fishing just to the right of Lee, further down the bank, and Pervel has just got a new lake record, a 41 pound fish on the nose. So yeah, well done Pervel, brilliant fish. Lee's just sent me some phone footage now, so I'll add that into the blog now. So yeah, have a look at this bit of footage coming up, guys, and yeah, so yeah, new lake record at Aspen, guys, 41 pound. Nice one, Pervel.
Right guys, we're at Aspen Lakes. Friend of mine, Pervel, absolutely smashed his PB. Now, we think it's just over 42 pound, but we need to weigh the sling to deduct it. But wow, what a fight, what a fish. Absolutely massive. Well done, Pervel. Brilliant job, mate.
Right guys, I'm going to close the video off here. As you can see, the rods are still out, but everything else is more or less packed up, apart from the bivvy, just letting the last of the condensation dry off it. But yeah, I'm going to close the video off here. Just got to make a quick edit. Pervel's fish is joint lake record. Someone had a 41 pounder back end of last year, Dave, so it's joint lake record, not new lake record. So, but still, it's a 40 pound plus fish. So yeah, still well done to Pervel. So yeah, it's good to see, you know, one of the good guys who are nice and friendly, to have one of the beasts of the lake out. But yeah, anyway, so bivvy down, rods away, and then I'm going to be off. So also only that tench for me, so you know, I do consider it a blank saver, because you know, I do like me tench, as I said when I had the tench. So yeah, unfortunately I lost one, but hey ho, that's the way fishing goes sometimes. But you know, at the end of the day, I've witnessed, well, say witnessed, I've witnessed by a video that someone's had a decent fish. So so yeah, so it's all good. So anyway guys, well, I'm going to continue with my pack down. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time, tight lines.